We are back. We are back. Boy, oh boy, do we have some fun stuff today. By we, I mean I wanted to put together this video to do a basic walkthrough tutorial on the 101 steps of installing iMacros, getting iMacros set up so you can run these scripts, run the account generators, the raffle entry scripts, things like that. So first off, you have to be a member of secure.stc Discord group if you want to get to this page. Once you're a member, you get tons of cool stuff at this group. One of the coolest being my account generators. No, a little shameless plug there. So once you're a member, you can come in here, you go to account generators, and you'll see the first post here states iMacros install and setup. Buckle your seatbelts. Step 1, we want to install Firefox 48. This is an older version of Firefox. The reason we do this is because then it allows us to, one, use iMacros properly and then do unlimited number of tasks with iMacros. We'll start here. What we want to do is we want to copy this link, copy link address. We're going to want to open it up in Google Chrome. Once you do that, you'll come to this page. Here you're going to choose your operating system. For me, I'm going to be Windows 64. And then the next page, choose your language, English US, that's me. And you'll see here is your download link. You'll click on that. You'll see we got our download going. Once that's all set, you want to make sure here is outlining the steps. You want to turn off any auto update features. Firefox has 2, maybe 3, so we'll go through those. So this downloaded. The first one's going to be when it asks you if you want to do a custom install. Make sure you choose yes. You'll see that here in just a moment. There we go. So click next. Here you're going to see standard or custom. You want custom. This is fine. This right here, the maintenance service will allow you to update Firefox silently in the background. Boom. Turn that off. Uncheck that box. Click next. These are fine depending on your preferences. And install. So that's good. From here we can launch Firefox. And so we're going to come to this screen here. Something we want to do is make sure you go to Options, go to Advanced, click on the Update tab. Here it should be loaded. It's going to look like this. You want to change that to Never Check for Updates. And then also turn off the search engines. Automatically update search engines. Turn that off as well. We should be good there. From there we can close that. Minimize Firefox. And now we're going to be on to step 2. Here you're going to see install Anti-CAPTCHA. Get my final mouse set up. Make this a little bit easier for me. So install Anti-CAPTCHA. You will need an account for Anti-CAPTCHA, and then you'll just need to fund that. This will allow them to solve your CAPTCHAs for you while you're sleeping. So copy this link address. Okay, let's do that again. Copy the link address. Again, we're going to do this in Chrome just because Firefox gives errors when trying to download this. So open this up in Google Chrome, scroll down to this big install latest anti-CAPTCHA plugin. Firefox, you'll see that's going to download. From there we can go back over to Firefox, click on menu, add-ons, extensions, the little setup wheel, install add-on from file, and boom, in our downloads folder you'll see our anti-CAPTCHA plugin, and install. So that's good. Now you'll see we have the icon up here. We shouldn't have to do much with this. Just make sure you plug in your anti-CAPTCHA account key here. Make sure auto submit form after solving is not checked. Everything else is fine. Click saved. Good there. Boom. On to step 3. And this is going to be installing iMacros. So installing iMacros, same deal. Right click the link, copy link address, open it in Google Chrome, not in Firefox. This way it'll just go straight to the downloads. Go back to Firefox. You should still be in the extensions tab. Same deal. Install add-on from file. iMacros. Boom. iMacros Firefox will be installed after you restart Firefox. Restart now. So close that up. Boom. That's done. We can close that. We can close that. Now we are set to run Firefox and iMacros. This is all you need. You're good to go. From here we're importing scripts, we're entering raffles, creating accounts, stuff like that. So if you got this down, you're halfway there. As you can see here with Firefox, we have our anti-CAPTCHA little guy here and also our iMacros. If you click on this, you'll see it open up the iMacros pane along the left side of the frame here. With this, we're not going to do anything right now. We're going to want to go back over to Discord and let's import our first script. So let's minimize Firefox. Scroll down. So to import our first script, you'll see underneath step 3 to add scripts to iMacros. So paste scripts and supporting CSV files into their designated folders. To find the correct folders, go to iMacros. So here, go to Manage, Settings, Paths. So Manage, Settings, Paths, and you'll see you have 3 different folders here. They should all be similar paths. The first one is going to be macros, which is where you post the script. Next one's data source, where you post the data CSV, and then downloads is where you'll post the extracted data CSV. So we got those. We can cancel that. Explorer. You're going to want to go to, it was under documents, iMacros, boom, there's your 3 folders. So you see folders macros, post IAM script, folder data source, post edit informational. So we are good there. Let's find our first script. I'm going to do a Kith account generator as our first script. So you'll see Kith account generator here. And then it'll tell you step by step what you got to do. Pretty much what I just told you. Download the IIM file. So that's downloading. Right click, show in folder. You're going to want to take this, bring it over to your macros folder, paste it there, download Kith CSV. Let's see, show in folder. We're going to put that in data source. Go back, and then last but not least, Kith accounts CSV, which will go into our downloads. You can cut them, you can copy them, whatever you want to do. This will go in downloads. Again, this is all explained here. That's how I know that Kith accounts CSV into downloads folders outlined above. So we are set there. Actually, this step here, we don't have to add the anti-CAPTCHA key so long as we have that little guy going. We do need to edit this kith.csv file. So what you want to do is you want to open up Google Sheets. You can go to File, Open. You're going to want to upload, and you'll choose, boom, iMacros data source Kith. So when this opens, you're going to want to start on line 1. But this is just to show you what information should go here. So first name, last name, email, random password. I try to keep these all the same just so you don't have to worry about it. And then your proxy, so whatever your proxy is, stuff like that. So now I already have some of this information, so I'm just gonna paste it here. So once you got all that filled out, you can use dot tricks. I do have in here a link to create dot tricks. You can also do catch-alls. For this one I'm doing catch-alls. You'll see I have first name, last name, email, password, proxy. From here, file, download CSV. Once that downloads, we can open that up. You want to Control A, which will select all, Control X, which will cut it, and then we want to paste this back in our Kith data source. So paste it there, and now you'll see we're good to go. Make sure you save this. Make sure it's saved as a CSV, not a text file. CSV file, you see there. And so we are set, and you will see Kith Account Gen. So with this, if I wanted to create 100 accounts, you could change this to 100. If I want to create 300, 3,000, whatever it is, all depending on your data here. I have 175 accounts I could essentially create. So for this, we're just going to run it once, and let's see how it goes. Go. Lindsay Peggy, new email. There we go. Now you'll see, boom, that's what we're looking for. So our dude here, see, he's all happy up here. Now he's crazy-eyed. So somewhere in the world, someone is solving this anti-CAPTCHA for us, and the script gives them 180 seconds to solve it. Usually they don't need that amount of time, and so as soon as they're finished and this goes to solve, the script will keep running. And that'll be the same for pretty much every script I post. Any of these older scripts from September may have that issue where you have to remove that one line. Like any of the newer stuff, like the extra butter and anything after that, should be good. So boom, you see that created that account. And now if you go into your downloads, and you'll see that file that we put in there. Now you should have, boom, that email. If it says this, that means it was successful. If it comes up with a, I think it's a something like that. If this said this instead, it would be unsuccessful. That means it was unsuccessful, but there we go. So it works. Again, I just want to put this together. If anyone has any questions, feel free to let me know. I'm here to help. I hope this helps. These scripts do work. I've hit twice on the Kith draw. Currently working on the extra butter draw, and there's a lot more where this came from. So get this part set up, and we can go from there, and the possibilities are endless. We'll see you guys in the Cook group, and hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial.